There's two types of people that I can absolutely go the rest of my life without seeing. I'm talking about if I were never to see these types of people forever, it would be too soon, right? First one, and this category is a combination to complete this one type, right? People that are people that are hateful for no reason, right? People whose IQ level is this low. This type of person I don't ever want to be associated with in no type of way, right? You feel me? And usually people who possess this characteristic, these behavior patterns, they kind of possess all of them in combination. You feel what I'm saying? People who are ignorant, usually sometimes IQ level is this low. People who are ignorant could be hateful for no reason. People who are hateful are in some ways ignorant, right? People who IQ level is low, them also, you know, can be identified as being ignorant a lot of times because level of understanding is this small, right? That's the first category. The second category of people and women who lack empathy. People who have ability to feel or relate or have some sort of connection emotionally. These two people, bro, I could go forever without seeing you two, right? I had a comment up to today because one of my videos been doing some numbers, you know what I mean? And it's amazing to see how the algorithm works, right? Man, I had a nigga jump in my inbox from my country, from Trinity, right? This dude don't know me from a hole in the wall. Something about him seeing me, on I guess wherever he sees, and his text said, "You ain't from Trinidad, chump." Now, right out the muscle, I know how he coming. He's straight hating for no reason. You know what I mean? So I tap his profile. You know what I mean, to check him out. As expected, he doesn't have a profile picture or zero post in his profile to stand on. These are the type of people you gotta be careful for. What blew my mind though is that he had a Trini flag and I think an Italy flag on his post, right? On his profile. Which means he's partly from Trinidad and mixed. Now, this is the type of person who is telling me that I'm not from Trinidad. Somebody who, by birth, he has two flags, right? Now, this is the type of hatred that you can find yourself intertwined with, being public, you know what I mean? And it comes with it, I get it, right? But it's mind blowing to me because we coming from the same place, dude. We coming from the same place. If you would have got an opportunity to leave the slums of Trinity, where I am from, you know what I mean? Born and raised, Takarigua, you know what I mean? Tuna Puna, Kura, Kanu Pia. You know what I mean? This is my upbringing. This is where I am. You could go Google where that is. People from Trinity, they know where that is. That's my hometown, right? I don't know where he comes from. I'm almost curious to interview him, but he would never show his face because he weak. But this is the type of people that I'm referring to. People who IQ level is this low. This dude came from way in the corner of Trinity somewhere where, you know what I mean? It probably is rough where he from. You feel what I'm saying? To come thousands of miles away to get in my inbox just to hate, it shows you the type of mentality of the people that we're surrounded by, right? So my point to you is clear your space, bro. You know what I mean? Protect your energy. Keep on thriving. There's way too many resources, too much resources for you to have this big of an IQ level. It's not our fault. It's not my fault because I choose to pick up a book. It's not my fault because I choose to better my credit. It's not my fault because I choose to live in the suburbs where I don't want to see people getting killed. This is not civil to me no more. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to hear shots. I don't want to see nobody getting killed. This is not a comfortable space for anybody, you know what I mean, that wants a better life, right? And if I were to encourage you, I would highly suggest you get out of that type of environment. Don't sit around and just be like, well, all right, this is all I got to deal with. That's some garbage. Start working on your papers, get you a passport, get the heck out of there, B. You feel what I'm saying? It's people on the other side of this world living in paradise in their section. I'm talking about literally. You know what I'm saying? Lagoon outside, Lakeview lookout when they walk out their backyard. You know what I'm saying? Suburban people enjoying quiet walks with their dogs. Like, this is the type of stuff that's going on in the burbs. So how dare you sit and limit yourself on thriving and becoming someone in life, but you hating on a nigga that came from the same place you came from? How does that shit work? Man, you niggas better elevate yourself, bro. You feel me? And don't die because of ignorance. That shit is dumb. You know what I mean? Preserve your energy, bro.
I speak on behalf of the lost, on behalf of the little nigga trying to get a Porsche.